playful to a nice webinar registration page. More responsive and nice and fitting to your color. I will give you the import. And we will change this side and make the front side to a new webinar page. So, some story behind it. Some political campaigns may won if they select first, if the first option on the website is to collect an email address, and second, asking for funds or asking for help or whatever, asking for sharing. If you have the email address before the election, you can write them often and ask them for different things. But if you're just asking them for a fund, then you can say yes or no, and you lose them. So give them something they all need. And then you get their email address and everything's good. Okay. This is default registration page. I have a lot of settings where we can change things, but it's not editable. So we need to have something nice and beautiful. So we create a new page. One moment, just go back once, because one number is important. It's 36. That's webinar number 36. You can see it also here, 36. This is an important number. Okay, and secondly, I will give you the Gutenberg template. This is just an example and a good start. So this could be any editor, and you can just grab this and these shortcuts, and just instead of the ID 12, you do 36 or whatever you have. And here that's good. WebinarIgnition 36 Rec Custom. Or your new created webinar page. And you see here, everything is here. And we just change the number. This is for the video, because we managed to nicely autoplay, mostly with audio, but also we have a button to enable the audio, so it's mostly autoplaying, so something is moving and attracting. You can add here your own video URL directly, for sure, inside the settings. So we publish, view the page, and this is already done. But it's now not the main page, and we have some footer. So I would guess first thing is go once back and show the new page here, select it and save. So WebinarIgnition knows what is the registration page, and then it knows it. No, that does not work. it's there. You click preview. And so we have the page here, and then it's in the webinar funnel. So if something is wrong, it goes back to the site. So this is the main stressy part. You can edit anything. And it's all there. You just have to disable the classic plugin, so you can edit here. If you do Elementor, for example, you just copy it, but if you want to take advantage of this template, just disable the classic plugin and you will have this editor, and your Elementor will still continue working. Okay, so you see here that's only the content, and the template around is somehow different. And we can show the template, and then you see coming with an image and some footer. And you can edit this, but then you edit it on all pages, which is maybe not the right thing. So maybe good to have an own page for this. So create a new template. Webinar registration. So we can say lead magnet 1. Okay. So this is the content that is needed, and the rest you can just throw out. And the throw out area is here. See, the content is somehow inside the group. It's maybe good to keep it. So you see here, I can select. When I select again, and I can then delete it. So keep it in the group is helpful. Let's check one after another. You can just preview. And then you see here, header and footer was just hidden. Header you don't need for a landing page. You can add your simple footer for legal reasons. Because I like to see what person or what company serves this. So this is already wonderful. Let's change the colors. You could change the color somehow by adding the group, then do some background color. Yeah, you can always do this. And then you see it's somehow only some parts are taken because somehow are white. And yeah, I think that's not the right approach, the right possible. So there's a better way. And it's going here by the templates. Let's go again. How to access this. If we play it, then we don't need to back up. So you see here, it's taking some time to show if I reload. See, it's not showing automatically. And then I see edit template. We were creating a new template. So I click edit template, and it's inside, which is beautiful. And as I don't click on the content, I don't see the option here. One moment. I'm here. Let me just look. Okay, when I access from the page, you don't have the option. You can click on the content, you can do a lot, but it's not doing it. So that's not helping. So this way was not successful, but if we do the website, edit the website, and then you see we have this option here. And then we browse the styles. Save. View site. That's the first site. Sure, we need to preview our page. And you see it's appearing in red, beautifully colored. And also you see somehow this has a bit more darker background, and this has a bit lighter background. This has some roundings. Everything stays. You just change the color. And that's also you change the font. And that's something really, really cool. That's different palettes. The dark one. And it's only going, wow. That's only going for this particular webinar lead generation 1 template. So this is very good. And yeah, let's do it. I like it. I like very much that it's so quick. Okay, this is the styles. This is a complete style sheet. Yes, a typography, and can just unselect some of the styles, and if you're here, oh, that's coming with the theme. So we have Inter, then you see everything's changed to Inter. This is so beautiful. And you do this once, or you do this per page. CSS, reset. And here's not the styles inside. So, but what you can see, go one up, and your style is here, and you can open it. I think you can do it by add a new template you can duplicate, because I did not find how to duplicate yet. Yeah, but it's just like this. I can't tell you at the moment. Okay, so you've seen go by the website. Edit the website is better than edit the page. when it's about styling. If you click template, it's doing it nicely. Okay, and the good thing is that it is very fast, and it is more advanced and more fast from one WordPress update to the next one. So let's do this as default. And for me, because it's a testing site, it's courage. And now, I was adding the wrong page. It's 36. You see, missing the numbers. They have also 2 registration pages. This is somehow. This one is a default one. I see it at the footer. So giving different names is good. You need the default one for the URL because everything is based on it. And yeah, now you have a webinar page. That's beautiful. In your colors. How was it again with the changing the colors? I do just hold the command or string. Let's change it again. I want something light. So this. And then I can change the palette. But I think the first one is this. I have to check the first one. Something more living. And there's something good that's here with the eye. Did you see everything else is aligning to it? And there's some dew tone. You can just disable clear once, and then you see the pictures are good. Okay, so this is the preview. Some revisions, also good. So that's more fitting to my color. And you see we have done the yellow color. Everything is nicely fitting. Grabbing attention. Maybe I like some rounded corners, but this I do. Maybe I do here because I have like that's in the blocks. This I don't know yet. What I know is that you can have some nice background, and I will just search for it. Some snake lines. You don't really see it. Okay. If this is a JPEG, it overrides also your background color. Which is okay, but if you want it more flexible, let's check if we have something. The snake line's different. Yes, we do. And here it comes SVG. Okay. Because that would be transparent and scalable. Oh, SVG. So you have this and you have this. I would rather go with the ones that have more reactions. But also this one is newer, but it's just 4 months. It's okay for something that is, how you say, static. It's just support and it's maybe some lines of code. And then there's no need to update frequently. Okay, let's check. I always go here because I needed to be in a group. I can have this too. But if I do it in the content, it's maybe just not the whole space. Okay, let's check it again. Haha. Now it's doing it. Let's do a color. And then if you want to switch the colors quickly, then you need to select the theme color because this is connected to the other. And now you see you can have both. Let's check the output. Yeah. Now you can have both. And this is something really, really cool. And I don't think it leaves something open. Only maybe this button color. And the loading of dates and time because I use the test version. So I'm testing during the video. Yeah, and now we have it as this, and sure, you have your webinar. You have your webinar published, and then you can do something. Open in private window. And then it's here. Mobile responsive, 100%. Quickly loading. And you can hear pause, mute, unmute. It has a white background. You see it's viewing in both when it's dark and when it's light. So I would every time I would use this video player. And you see the background structure is just attaching. Maybe it's only once there. So you can look, or we can add it. here. It's cover, contain, and repeat. I don't know the fixed background, but the repeat makes it. Let's have it open again.
Sorry.
And this, you see here, this is like you have it only once somehow, somewhere, or you have it more often. So that will be good. And hopefully there will be more options soon, because I used the Otter plugin, and then you can have also the opacity. But you go inside this SVG and then make it more intensive, for example, or you reduce the color, make it lighter, then it's also more intensive. So I started doing it by the WebinarIgnition page. You see here. Also here, all have this mosaic. Not here behind because it's not transparent, but you see everything is good. And there's some transparent, this one not, some transparent pictures which has this mosaic also in the background. And yeah, here. And this is like just, for me, just beautiful. Okay. So summarize what we got, or what you get. You get this code. You get the SVG. Plus plugin name of this SVG plugin, so you can add it. And you get a Gutenberg template. You can add in the section, and then everything is possible. Yeah. Okay. So make the webinar registration page your own. See you, and ask questions to the support, or leave a comment, thumbs up, and like the video, and subscribe to the channel.